You know, because we're going to play lots of different things during that. I'm not just going to play one thing for the entirety of a subathon. Come on. And, you know, we're going to do music. We're going to do game dev. We're going to play games. Might even do exercise. All sorts of nonsense. What is this book? Independent Legends. This strange book tells a tale of heroes of other worlds. Some of the cryptic sentences seem to be kind of clues, but for what? Title! This page title, Blasphemous. Cause this flask in your head is bad for your health. In your head. In your head. Smash it in your face. Okay, we've done Hyperlight Drifter. How much can you bounce? Bounce, but how? Guacamole. Savior of the Mexiverse. For countless undead wrestlers, barehanded and footed, always up for a good fight. Curse of the dead gods. Get hit by one of those nasty traps once. No, don't get hit by traps. Okay. Okay. So we meant to do a trap room without getting hit by any of the traps to get that skin. And the other one, smash the flask in your face to get a skin. That's an ice bow, not an ice bow. This is Bow and Endless Quiver. Also, it's just like lots of nice stuff. Like everything is actually good other than bouncing on the heads. But you know, we don't have a Hollow Knight skin, so we're bouncing on heads. So, you know, it wants us to bounce on heads, we'll bounce on heads. I can do that. Can? We're not that good at it, but I can. I don't know how many times it wants me to bounce off some heads, but... Okay, that's purple, so we'll take that. I guess we're just challenge running right now. And just like bouncing off heads and things. There's our scroll. Fuck. I mean, we've activated that teleporter now, so we can just go back there. And that's actually all of the scrolls in the level. I'm going this way, though. That was a stupid idea. This is an even stupider idea. Aggroing literally every enemy in the level. That was really stupid. With 2 tickle monsters of all things. Actually, this bouncing on the heads actually isn't terrible against the tickle monster, I will admit. It seems to negate their ability to hit us. So it might actually be pretty good. This is an exit. It's lore. But we've got all of the scrolls for the level. Sounds the most common British. Got all of them. I didn't mean to fall through the floor. A frying pan. Why, thank you. No. No. Fuck. We were doing so good until there's a door blocking our jump. So we might keep this, at least for now. I see that route. Oh my god, actually. We're not getting anywhere near. Okay, this is an exit at least. Anywhere near where we need to be. Come on, we can make it. We can make it. 1 minute 58. Just about made it. It's the harder level. It's on 3 boss cells. Doesn't seem smart. But we made it within 2 minutes. Balance Blade 5. Honestly, that's actually not that much extra DPS. 177. Again, that's not that much extra. But it's purple. I think we'll get a better sword, because like we're not a red sworder. So I'll take this. can upgrade it to an S pretty quickly, I guess. Hi, did I pick up anything useful for you? No. And, you know, we're using the bounces to some degree. Actually, we didn't fire our bow once. I can't believe it. What is wrong with me? How did I not fire my bow a single time? Use bows. We just bounced off everything. That's not like me at all. Guess we got distracted by melodics being shit. Well, it's not shit, it's just my subscription doesn't seem to count anymore, and I've only got 5 minutes that I'm allowed to play it, and that's it. Mobs will drop more stuff. Okay. That's fine. That's not so much fine. Walking straight into the spikes. Okay, that hurts. Not so fine. Okay, I think we'll just stop playing with the nonsense of bouncing off things. Although we'll bounce off this guy. He says. Not really working out for us. Okay, but it's nice that we can bounce off the sonic thing in this part. Not hurt us. Because I thought with it being spiky, that, you know, it's on spikes on top. You'd think that would hurt. Apparently not. Okay, there's a big... and a tickle man! Big man up here. I don't like this extra speed. This extra speed is what threw me into the spike. It's like, with the flash! This speed's getting me into trouble. We can't handle this speed. Especially not as we run through everything with the nail. Which is why, you know, I primarily don't use it. But I guess it has its uses. Don't smack the Sonic. 2 purples, nice. Damage is inflicted on the enemy. We don't really care about that. Okay, I was going to bounce on his head, but then the spikes. And I was like, no, not there. I will... come on, back down. Okay, it doesn't nerf him. He can still hit us whilst we're bouncing on his head. Lesson learned. Okay, I'm just getting rid of this nail. It's killing me. We're not using it effectively. Not even getting anything good out of it. Damage you take is inflicted on the enemy. Damage from projectiles. Honestly, the Toxic Cloud might be better, but... you know, it says that's better. I'm getting out of there before we get bounced into that flower and die. Because I can see that happening. Like, that flower was sure... also, I need to get rid of this speeder. Like, when we fire this thing and then just zoom. Not good. Like... this is something you really... no, I really don't want this. It's killing me more than anything else is. Can I have a purple weapon? No. Just stuff. I move way too fast. I mean, admittedly, the speed stops us going into that trap. And I bet you're all... why don't you just heal? We have limited heals on 3 boss cells, and okay, there's a cake. We left a chicken on the first floor as well. What's wrong with me? We took damage, and there was a whole chicken that we got pretty much at the start, right? And it was like, you know, we don't need this. Took damage later, should have gone back for the chicken. Or is it? Or is this just a chicken, but it's marked as a cake? Right, this is a cake. The chicken was on the other floor, right? I'm not imagining that chicken. There was a chicken somewhere, and if it's not on the map, it has to have been on the other floor. Right, so the scroll. I like that we do more damage to him once he's in the trap at least. Still refuses to heal up. I won't. I will never. Okay, that was quick reaction. Jumped too high. Didn't mean to. Food. Food? No. I saw the knife and fork on the wall and thought, maybe? There's something underneath it. There's absolutely some sort of secret down there. Absolutely. Chicken! Cake! Cakes! Fine. Mr. Tickles. Okay, you got a Mushroom King outfit. Oh, you don't. What is in here? Just cells. I know I should have looked at the cells first and foremost, but I was looking at the walls. I mean, 2 boss cells always seems to be. That bird really didn't want to aggro, did it? More cake. Let them eat cake. This is why you don't just eat your heals. Adrenaline. Because we could have used one of our flasks, which we will really struggle to get back. That's a level 5. I mean, I'm gonna hope that we get some way of enabling the bleeding and poisons. Okay, we got rid of the awful nail, and we got a purple weapon. Which, you know, we have 2 options, because this one takes up 2 slots. But they're literally the only 2 purple swords there are that we have unlocked. We used to have the Frantic Sword, but for some reason... That sounded like he cried because we killed the big guy. For some reason, they decided, no, you can't have the Frantic Sword as a purple sword. You know, got rid of that. So... You know, it was a really good purple sword. But they thought, no, it's too good, and made it red. Which really limits that purple option. Okay, there's too many Mr. Tickles on this level. I think our thing actually enables bleeding. You're going to call me a liar, but I pressed right trigger there. And it didn't activate the thing. And that's why we got hit. Because I was going in for the smack because I was trying to enable my bleeding trigger. And our bow pierces. That's actually really good. We can get back the health. We lost a little. It's fine. But I wanted to see if that caused bleeding. I guess the easy way is just to look at this. Each shot inflicts damage. It doesn't. Okay, it burns. Because one of these guns, it's the one that fires circular swords, always causes bleeding. clearly not the one that we have. So, okay, that's all I really wanted to test, and we took stupid damage for testing it. Okay, we don't have to kill everything. We don't have to hunt 60 enemies. A purple door, really? Or twin daggers. They're both shit. In the twin daggers is good, but we're not reds. That's all it is. Right, purple. Okay, there isn't anything. Or there is. No, there absolutely is. Look at that. It looks like there's something under the prison depths there. There's also maybe a secret area by the ramparts exit. But, like, why would they have that box underneath there if it wasn't something? It's boxed off from the extra boxed off Out of Bounds. But there's 100% something there. Right? Okay. There's a couple of enemies, no stars. Treasure chest. There's a magnetic rates, that's the words. And then there's a big area up there, but that's probably just lore. Prison depths, ramparts, or... Well, we've got all the scrolls. Changes his mind the instant he sees Mr. Tickles. I don't care that much about the treasure. That's just a shop. We go into the ramparts. The ramparts is the easier exit. Easier path because everything is tough because it's like 3 boss battles. I don't even care what's in. There's something on top of that exit as well. Maybe it's just like a body skeleton thing just to show, but it almost looks as though it's something you could interact with. We got a lot of stuff, right? Adrenaline. Mushroom King. People are strange when you're a stranger. People are strange when you're a stranger. What song is that? Melee attack restore a small amount of HP after dodging an attack at the last moment. That's really strong for reds. That is really, really strong. Right, that's now our sword until we get like much higher level. I'll take that. And then we really want something that causes bleeding. And so, because we're going to keep this for a while, covers in oil, spreads into flammable oil. Well, we didn't get it. And we wasted all our money at that. But that was probably not smart. Because maybe we'll go to the bank. I don't know. If we want the money to buy a level 10 weapon later, when we can, like at the castle or something. Guards would perch themselves on the ramparts of the first sign of the Malays. It really didn't help. No, it wouldn't. You just get to see the Malays coming for you from a distance. So our weapon does do more damage than our bow, so we should be smacking. As dangerous as that is, the sword is actually the most lethal thing that we got, which is surprising. Very surprising. We've got too many jumps. We've got way too many jumps right now. Was that a cursed chest? Okay, we can hit him. For a moment I was like, fuck. Oh my god, that sucked. He actually blocked us. I couldn't dodge through. Have they nerfed 3 boss cells? Like, they were attacking hyperspeed last time I played. He's gone back to normal delayed attacks. Like this I can win with delayed attacks like that, him holding it up in the air. Last time I was playing, they were just attacking instantly. I pressed the second jump. I'm sorry. I pressed that jump. It ate my jump. And I thought we're going in the drink because of that. Yeah, they're delayed again. They're actually on a cycle that I can hit them. If he hit me through that floor, that would have been bullshit. Yeah, they're actually plausible to hit again. Oh, that is clever, he says to himself, not explaining. Mr. Ticklehands loses aggro if you're on a chain. He couldn't figure out where we were. We could just sit there and let him die. Mr. Tickles, you don't know what to do if I'm on a chain, huh? Continues to use the bow. I mean, it's got guaranteed crits when we hit things from a distance with 3 things, so it still actually might be better. Just for the crit. Oh, is it only on the 3rd? It's not on the 3rd plus. That's the problem. Oh, he's stuck in... He was stuck in a trap. I wasn't sure if he fired the trap because I only saw one thing fall down. I was like, is he actually? He was. No! I saw it too late. I saw it too late. And it hit me in the arse. Yeah, it sucks that I couldn't do melodics as long as I wanted to. Creator updates. What have we got going on here? Clarity of our sexual content policy. Provide detailed guidance on what is considered sexually explicit. Okay, you can also elevate your chat messages with slashing out. I heard on someone else's stream that apparently they were thinking of making an adult section of Twitch, like, and making adult content acceptable, but if you're streaming in like the adult section. Well, there's a bow and multiple knocks, so you just take that. Even though it's got a shitty door. So, you know, if they're like updating the policy on that, but they also want to add like the ability to have adult content, like it doesn't really seem right. It feels like it should be its own separate thing if they do. You know, because basically they're just making Pornhub at that time. But, you know, it does open up the ability for people to play, like, adult games and things, I guess. Rather than just, like, you know, porn. But there are also people that literally just stream porn on Twitch anyway and break TOS. And not even, like, their own stuff. It's just, like, we're streaming some other person's made porn. Which... you know, it's literally just copyright stealing, and that's even worse. Somehow, it's even worse. We picked up a scroll, right? Did we? I'm not sure. Like, we've got 5 levels. Right, that's 2 in that and 2... Right, so 1, 2... Okay, I never knew just running into him he did that. That was close. There's a scroll somewhere, I think. So. Out. Okay, he actually chain locked us. Get out of there. Okay, this isn't going so well. This isn't going so well. This is just an exit. Which that area wasn't terrible, actually. You know, we actually did do the morass. There's our scroll. pretty good, to be fair. Promenade of the Condemned. Sure, let's go. Like, we did that morass pretty good. You know, I think we actually, well, other than a couple of stupid hits. I was going to say we came out positive health. No, we lost health, but we got a lot of lucky cakes. What more could you ask? Again, I should, you know... It doesn't have a lot. We have to hit enemies in the back to do the crits, which is, you know, more annoying than it seems worth. That's 2 levels in green, we've got 2 levels in red. Poisons enemies that wound you. Just gonna sell everything. Okay, let's move along. I have nothing for you, right? Nothing. But you have cells. No, I have nothing for you, sir. Nothing. Bad tips. Okay, because we got the bone multiple knocks. That's another reason not to go to the blowgun, because, you know, that would just invalidate our entire build. Even though we get the big crits, we have to roll behind everything and keep shooting it back. Yes, I do that a lot anyway, but we're going to stick 3 arrows in them at once, which gives us a lot of extra DPS. We're going to fuck up. We're actually going to fuck up things pretty bad. Okay, are the enemies quick again all of a sudden? No, he was delayed. He's not attacking as instantly. Maybe some enemies just attack very instantly. Just some. Okay, this owl is pretty good. You gotta admit. Have you done your owls? Oh, they're cats in this country, actually. Yes, but according to your cat, you should have been doing higher. Yes, but I'm also in like the highest possible levels. What the hell even hit me? Regrets. Is it because I left his area of aggro? I would love to heal. I would. I don't think I got the opportunity right now. Shouldn't go on about shitty things like that. I was getting the highest possible grades for the exams in the class that they're putting in, but then they're like, oh, but according to your caps and everything, you should be getting way better grades than this. And it's like, yeah, but I mean, if you would actually put me in the highest classes, like I was in pretty high classes. Like I was in 1C for maths out of like 5 C and D and stuff. But no, I needed to be in 1B to get the best grades, because 1C, no, you can only get a B grade at maximum in class 1C. And it's just like, well, don't complain. And then when I told the teacher, you know, I'm getting the highest possible grades, and I didn't even revise, and I did the exams in like 10 minutes. Stop bragging. Doesn't look good. These are all shit. That's what you get for bragging. But yeah, like my form tutor was like, but you should be getting way better grades for, you know, for what you've got in your caps. You know, you're really intelligent. You should be getting way better grades than this. Yeah, but this is the highest possible grade that I can get for the classes that you put me in. If you want me to get better grades, you should put me in better classes. Doesn't do anything about it. Just leaves me in, you know, they were good classes, but I was not reaching my potential. And then they were having a go at me for not reaching my potential. And it's like, this is a horrible area, isn't it? Wow. Oh my god, that is a horrible elite as well. Yes, I knew he'd come down into my smack. But he left his reward up there. Extra jumps are shit. I don't want that. You know, they had perfect opportunity to put me in classes so that I could get the grades that they were saying I should have been able to get. It's a trap! But they refused. Fuck me. Fuck! Really, really, just fuck me, I guess. You haven't got all of our scrolls either. It's everything fucks you over. That is life. You learn the lessons. And you get shot in the face. We put a purple door between us and him. It should have hit the purple door, I'm just saying. You know, if anything, that door should have been useful. It should have stopped his project. No, it's not. Can't even do that. And what is your point, purple door? Yeah, but it's the Twitch door. The Twitch Prime door. Does it get me some Twitch Primes? Not now you're dead. Oh, thanks, Thor. Thanks. I should have gave the door another accent when I was responding in the door. You know, because otherwise it sounds really crazy, right? Akuto, the boy's axe, and a sadist stiletto. Okay. Interesting. We've got some purple weapons. You know, the boy's axe isn't the best. But it does lock things down. So it is actually not terrible. Get out of there before he still hit us. 2 extra jumps. I hate it. I actually hate it. I'm selling it. Also, I smacked myself in the face with the bottle, but that might not have been terrible. Dealing damage to yourself. Generates a toxic cloud and inflammable oil. It doesn't cause us to take less damage for a few moments after hitting ourselves, so no, that's not good. I know we need to kill ourselves with it to unlock whatever the secret is, but that wow. That ain't happening right now, much like dodging that guy's projectile. Ain't happening. Mr. Tickles, no. Fuck me. You just said that. Oh, I can recall it from them. I never knew that. You push it again, it recalls your axe. Good to learn. Have we got cake somewhere? No. Is this the last scroll that we need? Yes? I think. Do I want to keep looking for cake? Maybe. Do I want to go to the morass? I don't think so. That probably just leads round to the end, so I'm just going to go this way. And this is probably already the exit. No? It's a teleporter. This is a shop. Nothing more. I'm sure there's food somewhere around here. And it might be in an enemy, to be fair. Let's just get out of there. That seems horrible. Money. I saw the thing on the wall and was like, is that my food? Okay, we're doing a few laps because that guy's annoying. Told you that was foods. I could smell the chicken. Okay, so I can throw it into them and yank it back out. That's pretty good. Okay, let's just get out of here. We've outlived our welcome on this floor by almost 48 seconds too long. We don't need the extra stuff, but who cares? A well-sharpened blade cuts deeper, so they say. I've never tried. I have nothing for you. Everything that we've got other than the Crusher is level 2. The Crusher is pretty good. I know we don't have a bow, but you know, we will at some point. Unless we keep this axe forever. We're not keeping this axe forever. It's only level 2. The moment we get something that's better, take it. Now there's nothing but the core of the crows. Is that what those things are meant to be? I clicked wrong. No, that's actual crows. I clicked wrong. Like maybe I needed to click roll and rice. I clicked roll. It should have... Let's test that. Yeah, that should have rolled us through that. Shit. That's the problem. Well, it's fine. We'll just find some more chicken. All we need to do. More delicious chicken. And not blow up on the thing. Cake's good enough. I'll take cake. Nope. Can't believe that didn't get it on the way back. Okay, the axe is actually terrible compared to the bow. The bow sort of locks onto things. The axe just flies wherever it wants, and you can't assume it's going to lock on. You have to actually aim, which is impossible in this. It's a path. 3 bosses might be foods. Might be foods. It's treasure. It's not a trap at least. It's all that matters. We're not taking red though. Red will not scale. I mean, it's a better Crusher. It's a shame we can't take 2. And the wolf's trap is good, as is the owl. Oh. We're taking none of them. Hello, King. Heavy turret. That's better than the wave of denial. We wave goodbye to that. Even though it does seem to actually have done some damage to the enemy. Hey. Like, the turret's just so good. No. Don't you dare turn around and hit me. Okay, so now we've got a much better build. We can do this. I'm taking red just because it's more health. I do see that we have got something red, but it's also purple, so irrelevant. Cake? Can't hide cake from me. Yeah, that's why you need to lose weight. Okay, but it was my birthday. Come on. Yeah, but you made way too much cake for just yourself. I know. I shot that the wrong way. That was all me. No one else to blame but myself. Okay, that guy took the shot for you. I'm surprised you didn't aggro. I thought I hit you with the axe. Apparently not. Jesus Christ. Could you actually hit it with the axe though? Okay, it died of boredom, I think. More than hitting it with the axe. Secret. See, the frantic swords used to be so good when it was purple. Now it's just red. I think it was both purple and reds. Now it's irrelevant. I'm doing it. As horrible as that area looks. Okay, there's something behind there at least. Nearly got stuck on the wall. That's the problem with the spider room. Like, it helps in getting to future areas, but also it can, you just stick to the wall and cause you other problems. Okay, just aggro everything along the way. What hit me? What hit me? Okay. Are your projectiles invisible as well, sir? Because you only fire things. I guess his projectiles are also invisible. 2 purple levels. Perfect. Okay. I'll say this was worth it. Whatever's in here. You know, we took a bit of damage, but we got, well, cells. Not really for the cells, but the 2 purple level amulet, yes. Absolutely. No chickens, no chicken. This is a level 5. We're only on level 2. Like, it doesn't actually seem to be any better. I mean, sure, the base hits are. But for the most part, that's not better than what we got. This is a bow. And it's only a +1. Which, you know, our axe also only a plus. I'm not spending the money. I'm sorry. I'm terrible. I save up later. We'll probably find something in the level. Which is good to know. There's this bit, which has something in it. Money. And a bomb. The grenade actually isn't terrible. Okay, that wasn't bad. Don't ask me what smashed the door, because it wasn't me. It wasn't. No, it's not Shaggy. Don't you dare explode. Yeah, just aggro every enemy. That's, like, really smart. Why is that green thing not moving? Also, why did T fly backwards? Oh, the green thing's trying to blow up the arrow trap. Interesting. And scary, because if I roll through that, that's probably going to kill me. So let's smack it with an axe from a distance. That's interesting. It was so close to the wall that it couldn't figure out where to explode. We're learning new things. New cheese. Every day. We learn some new cheese. Okay. I almost took the head off to go explore. I hesitated, and hesitation was the right move. Because otherwise that guy would have hit us. Hi! Okay, we didn't get hit, thankfully. That's only 2 green levels. Don't ask me why you aggro, because we were nowhere near. He should not have smelt us. And he transformed. Like, what was up with that? He had already transformed into big mode as if we'd hit him. He did not. Maybe something with the explorer's instincts. That's a level 5 boy's axe. And that's a level 5 bone endless quiver. We're saving. We will find something along the way. We don't need... Have we missed anything? Prison depths is an extra level we don't want. No stars. Okay. So basically, it's time to just get out of here. Maybe? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Hi! You saw me up a level. I never knew you could do that. But there's an exact amount of enemies to get to 60 without being hit. And there's a cake or something in that wall. Or money. Down the hole! Great shot. Oh my god! He teleported and killed himself. Can I do that with you? No. You teleport behind me, of course. Okay, so 2 enemies there. And exactly 2 till we get the thing. Okay, he didn't quite teleport and fall off to his doom, like I was trying to make him. 60. But he didn't hurt us. That's fine. No money? Okay. No money, no problem. There's something up here, though. Hello? God damn it, heads. Is there not always? Okay. Maybe it's a different level. Let's not pretend we fucked that up. Even heroes need to rest sometimes. 11 minutes 46. Well, that's like 3rd level pace. Definitely not slow at all. But this could have a purple optimistic. It's the Boy's Axe 6++. I mean, it's an upgrade over this, so yeah, I'll take that. And then we can put that one to a plus. Like, that's not as much of a waste of money. Yes, I know our upgrades. We want... Victims freeze nearby enemies when they die. Okay, and more damage on rooted targets, and it roots them. So, that's really good. That's huge. It's a self-propelling weapon. It causes extra damage from its own thing. And that's plus 70%, which, considering it does 12,000 damage, is like total at least 2,000 damage. At least. If that makes sense. You know, does it root before it does the damage? Or does it do the damage, then it roots? In which case it wouldn't activate itself. But hopefully... Hopefully. Okay, that just destroys in one shot. Nice. And it freezes everything nearby. And if we recall it, it also does even more damage and just pops them. Okay, we've just got an overpowered axe. Like, it even pops Tickle Man. So that's really good. And it freezes everything else in the process. That was totally worth paying for. Getting hit out of hubris is not great. We can find a chicken somewhere if I pay attention, which I am absolutely not. No, thank you. Why would you put the teleporter halfway back up? That's like... And we have no other teleporters anyway. That is overpowered. Don't get stuck. Yeah, we're just smashing everything with this axe now. This is huge. Okay, we got a good chance of doing pretty well. That's why I looked on the map. I was like, we've probably jumped over something with that huge jump. Any chickens? Secret? That didn't kill you in one shot. That... Wow. Okay, so I guess because we've progressed a bit further into the level, they've got a bit more health now. So we can't count on the axe just popping everything. Moonflower. I mean, I'm going to take it. Even though we're... No, we are going to go to the castle. Unless we're, like, really, really overpowered and we can kill the giant. Thank you, chicken. I'll come back for the cake. But I think on 3 boss cells, the giant is, you know, unless we're really, really powerful, probably going to kill us. Because he took all our heals and we need the heals for the final boss. And we can be safe enough on the castle. Okay, it did kill Tickles in 1 hit. And a recall. But still. There's stuff. Finish it. No! Okay, it didn't hit me, thankfully. No chickens, no chicken. No! Bye, Tickles. Come over here. Just in case it doesn't kill him in 1 hit, the Crusher Woods. That was not paying attention. That's what that gets you. Yeah, I like the fact that everything just pops right now. We don't need to care too much, but, you know, that also makes us careless and just run headfirst into everything. Okay, he doesn't quite die in 1 hit. Money? No! I didn't want to go down because there was a Tickles. I keep shooting my thing the wrong way, which, you know, isn't helping anyone. I like having 2 levels in purple. I don't really care what the other things are. Shame there's more stuff down. Don't you dare hit me like that. I think... Fuck. You would be in a horrible position, wouldn't you? I had to make sure I wasn't getting hit whilst he shot my trap. So many birds. You didn't even aggro, huh? Okay, good dodges. I'll give you that. There's way too many of them, guys. Okay, he was rooted, but he was still scary. Chicken! Let's go. Okay, we are going to be at full health. And we can still smash everything. Right, this is going to have enemies in. Or not. Clock tower. Treasure! We can get the 60. No, we've got the boy's axe, and it's actually destroying everything. So I'm okay with that for now. This level must be pretty big, huh? Considering Explorer's Instinct hasn't even kicked in. We're like most of the way through the level. I think this axe could be really good for the boss that we got going on. Do we want to fight the clock tower boss? Not the clock tower. The sewers one. Of course there's a guy waiting to shoot us. There's no safety ever anywhere. I know there's Mr. Tickles up here. That was stupid. Okay, closing the door actually works pretty effectively. 59. I do want to kill the elite. Okay, he actually took a few hits. Purples. Poison heals you isn't terrible. Right, we don't need to kill anything else. You are in a horrible position. Missed! Hit it. Okay, I do see that scroll. This level is humongous. Sus. No, that's Among Us. Okay. That was the joke. Thank you. Okay, more scrolls down there. Lots of enemies. Enemies. The chicken. Don't forget the chicken. We've got 60 enemies already. You died of exhaustion. Well, yeah, it's a huge level. That might be a purple gun sword. That's just enemies. That's the next. Okay, so we're going down here. Why are they wider? Why are some of them skulls wider? I don't think there's anything else. Other than, you know, where we're going. And the chicken, which we will not forget. We will not forget. Legendary? Legendary. Legendary gun swords. With a million enemies guarding it, nonetheless. Wow, you took several hits. Okay, so... Oh, fuck me. 100% extra damage taken and given. Polish the Platypus! Yo, we did the 3 boss cells! You got... Thank you, thank you. Congrats on completing your 3 boss cells. Ow, ow. Good job there's a chicken back there for us, huh? That's why I didn't want to take the double damage just yet. Okay, we've got a chicken and we've got a cake in a shop. And we've got a guardian spot. You know, do you still think I got this after seeing that? What happened to my explorer's instincts? Bug discovered. What is that? Bug discovered. Give me extra chicken. You. Right side of the door for once. Damn, they don't mess around. No door chicken. Okay. Delicious door chicken. You're fine. True. I'm actually fine. Like, I have just essentially completed the level. Okay. There should be no more enemies, so I'm okay to take this. I'm re-rolling, like, this double damage off it immediately. It's also colourless, which isn't bad. But we would have died if I'd have taken that prematurely. Okay, to the chicken! Then we get that health back. And then there's also cake. This the shop one. Okay, that's just the insufferable crypt. So that's the shop one. Now, do I want to go to the insufferable crypt? We haven't hit this yet. We probably could. But I think we're not going to go to the thing. I think the other guy is probably the smarter choice. Okay. Our explorer's instinct has kicked back in. I wonder what... Did we get smacked so hard we forgot the map? That's actually funny if that's true. Don't get crushed by the lift. You get smacked so hard you'll forget the map. No, that isn't what happens. Okay, so we're gonna get this thing. Oh, we might actually get something really good in here. Heavy. That takes up 2 slots. That sucks. Reveals invisible enemies or Mushroom Boy. If that was 2 purple, sure. If this didn't take up 2 slots, yes. That sucks. That sucks that that's a waste of our thing. Okay. I refuse to give you myself. We will not die. We won't. We're fine. Plus 50% extra damage when you're at max HP. Okay, that I can live with. That I can live with. We'll get better things for those. Ripper. Let's rip out some things. Okay, we've got a full flask. We aren't at full HP, so, you know, we're not getting the benefits of the 50% extra damage, but we could if we really wanted to. Other than that, we're great. Oh, that interrupts him. That's clever. Damn it. Okay, so we can interrupt him as much as we want. And that eats his shield, I think. Nope. The boy's axe eats his shield. I can't believe you got a hit on me there. That was stupid, just running into that. Okay, we are literally just cheesing the heck out of this guy. Boy's axe is actually filthy for this guy. I didn't know how filthy it was. I tried to re-roll to poisoning or something. I'm gonna wait till I've got better weapons, honestly. Like, Kuto's this shit. You know, I'm saving all my money for the really, really good stuff later. Like, we're going to buy better stuff on later floors, and, you know, we'll use our money then. Until then, we just put up with whatever we got. I don't care about re-rolling until then. You know, like, that's not terrible. It'll do for now. We'd rather have the money until we need it. So I play, anyway. Well, now you might want to save for a flask. True, but we get a flask refill after killing that guy. So, you know, we're actually fine. Because we get a free refill, so we're basically at full health. I have nothing for you. There's a flask refill right here. And we're pretty much at full HP. So nothing to complain about. To still village. And then, you know, we can buy cake or chicken on this lot. And if necessary, maybe buy a flask refill. But we're actually fine. And this is Clock Tower boss, which is the easier one than the giant. So we're fine. Copium. How many attempts did it take you to beat 3 boss cells? A door! Just what I always wanted. Not. I should never have unlocked that purple door. Turn around. Okay, they still pop with 1 hit of the axe. That's nice. This elite won't so much. You're kidding me. Fuck. He would have those shieldy things, wouldn't he? He would. Red damage. We're still fine, though. Absolutely fine. 5 or 6, but only because I couldn't live without both doors in first 2 levels. Both doors? Oh, you had to get the time doors. Okay. Or like the 60 doors. See, I don't really care that much about those. But we did get them. But we didn't actually get anything good out of them, ironically. We sold them for money. Also, do you play like purple, red, or green? I play purple. You're a bit of a perfectionist. Well, that's why I like to go for like the 60 clear, but I know a lot of people go for the time. We can do that. We can sneak past Mr. Tickles. That does do bleeding and pierces targets. This does 15% more damage on all our weapons if we're near it. And it's not an upgrade. So it's only 60% damage to a bleeding. It doesn't actually cause bleeding. So I'm just going to sell it. First round I said screw it and I won. Nice. That's the way you got to play it sometimes. You just got to be like, screw it. We're just going along with it. Don't care about being perfect. We do care about being tickled though. We don't want to be tickled, and we do want the key. Cake. Plus there's plenty of cake and heals. That guy's just dying. Oh, it's because he's got the axe in him. I thought we put it in the How dare you? He's opened the door. Okay, for a moment I thought that guy was coming down. Was not. Plus, do you use the head resin much? Because I used to, but not so much anymore. Not that useful. Okay, there's nothing else useful up there. I know we grabbed this extra key, but... like, you know, that's easy enough to dodge. There wasn't a lot of problems there. Law? King's banner was vandalized. The king is kidnapping and burning our children. Wake up. Okay, you gotta be woke, people. Was that guy invisible? Fuck me. Citizens, anyone behaving strangely or manifesting signs of illness must be reported to the local patrol, probably without exception. Some wise guy managed to urinate on this king's order. Although it's quite high up. I mean, you know, it's not that hard to aim upwards. As for the colour, depends on the mood. Usually survival, explosive crossbow. Okay. I'm not a fan of the explosive crossbow, to be honest. Like, the explosive crossbow, the poisonous crossbow, they don't seem to really give that much damage. So I tend to avoid them. Mr. Tickles, no. Everything is exploding if you hit them. If you don't throw over his head and give him a haircut. This is a problem. Problem dealt with. Okay, we don't have the DLC, and I don't want to go to the Forgotten Sepulchre, so we're just going to dip out of there, which means, you know, pointlessly grabs the extra keys. That guy's just sat there chilling, huh? He's waiting for us. You want to shoot him, my traps? Apparently my traps didn't want to shoot him. No! Okay, the tickle AI is interesting. He can be baited out if you climb on this, or if you're stuck in the middle of the area, you won't know what to do. And you'll just die of his own natural causes, apparently. I really don't like the way they're guarding that. That's going to be a huge problem when we leave. It's a biter. Didn't see you there, biter. Okay, the biters are actually causing... Well, we can't even hit that. Causing some problems for me. Let's get out of here and into death. Yep. Yep, death. Ow. Get up before the biters come. Foods. Did that get him? I kind of want to get him in the back, but that's not working, is it? Fuck. Okay. Not wasting my thing. But also, I need to kill that guy before we get in there. And this guy's a problem. We got him. Okay, that biter, please. Okay. We just need to wait for the right moment. I don't think that's the right moment. That's hundreds of those things. Fuck me. To the groceries. I planned to, and then there was just like 800 biters on the screen, and then Mr. Tickles came and said hello. To the groceries. I was working my way in, and we would have been fine. Would have been fine. If only he'd have actually gone and got some groceries. Oh. It's unfortunate. So close. That was a good run, to be fair, but, you know, if there's a way to fuck it up, I will fuck it up. Right. Bye, cuddle. I don't like cuddles. I like cuddles. Also, I thought a cudgel was more of a bludgeoning weapon than a shield. Ow. I saw that was going to be a problem and I was like, just get out of that. Is Mr. Tickle still chasing us? He is. He's relentless. Ah, Dead Cells. Do you watch Dan Giesling? Because that's like, oh, Elden Ring. I don't have the soundboards, but maybe I should. I have dumb things that you can, wow. You know, sound alerts that you can use. That's not the button that I wanted to press. That you can use bits to do, but I don't have like a soundboard thing. But maybe I should. Okay, I'm gonna kill the elite. Wow. This isn't going to plan. Okay, we're also out of ammo. Wow, a legendary hollow. Doesn't quite go into plan. You're aware. Yeah. I think we're all aware how this isn't going to plan. Or was that you're aware of Dan Giesling? Obviously, like, bigger streamer than me. That's probably why you went, ah, Dead Cells, you know, it fits the, Elden Ring. Which is probably something that someone says in the game itself, but I do want Elden Ring. Just I don't have money. Ow. That hurt. Have they changed the animation on that? We look gigantic now. I don't remember the chicken you being that big. Maybe they did. Maybe they were like, it was too good. You have too big of a hitbox. You have to be a gigantic chicken now. And show made into a smaller chicken. You prefer small streamers? Why, thank you. I am a smaller streamer. You know, I support smaller streamers too. Like, mostly I will watch smaller streamers. And I follow only smaller streamers mostly. But, you know, I do watch some bigger ones. But that's mostly because, like, everyone that I follow and associate with is, like, American times and stuff, so they don't really stream in the daytime, which is unfortunate. I know it's, like, 8 PM here now, so, you know. You know, I'm one to talk. I could stream myself in the early hours of the day. I could. I don't. Rather than complain about no one being live and no one to watch. It's hard to interact with big streamers like using money. Exactly. But, to be fair, like, the ones that I watch, maybe just because they know my name and stuff, like, they read my messages out and they interact with me. So, like, Dan Giesling reads my stuff, Wolfabell, Leo's when she was streaming, but, you know, I knew her before streaming, so... And Boof reads my stuff and she's the biggest streamer. And Miko as well, Cope Miko reads my stuff. So, you know, some of the big streamers. The ones that I watch, but maybe it's just because I'm there that often, that they see me chatting that often, that they interact. And I don't spend any money. And people give me their things sometimes as well. But yeah, many of the bigger streamers, they will ignore you. That's also why, like, I don't watch a lot of the other yogs, because, like, some of them, especially, like, Ravs, Nilesy, they have a policy that they will not talk to streamers. I mean, people in chat, unless they're subscribed, and, like, that's just a really, really dumb policy, and I do not endorse that at all. Like, at all. You know, if someone's in chat and they're interacting, I don't care if you're subscribed or not. You know, they have a right as much. They're not big enough for me to know them. Code Miko's huge. Code Miko's in the top 100 earners. So, you know, she's in the top 100 list. So she should be up there. You should, you know, everyone should probably know Cold Miko, because she is actually a big streamer. But yeah, Leo's and Booth and all that, you know, maybe not so much of the biggest streamers, because they're not huge, but they're big enough. Yes, you're not watching enough bigger streamers from America. Well, Booth, Leo's, they're UK. What, the Yogscast, they're UK. Gnarlsy and Ravs, UK Yog, because again, everyone's in the Yogscast. I know too many people from the Yogscast, I guess. I used to watch Gnarlsy a lot, but... No, and he used to chat, but then he got this stupid policy where he won't chat to someone unless they're there, like, every single stream, the entire stream, and unless they're subscribed, and... You know, I had to work and do things, and I couldn't be there for all of every stream, so, you know, that's just a dumb policy, especially if they stream, like, 16 hours, which, you know, is an exaggeration, but he does stream, like, a long time. And it's, like, impossible unless you're a no-lifer to... This is horrible. And my weapons don't do anywhere near enough damage. To be there all of every stream. So if you're going to have a stupid policy like that, you know, I'm going to stop watching. Because, you know, if you... It's worse than not noticing someone. It's like you are specifically going to ignore them unless they're subscribed or... they're all of every chat. And that doesn't make you follow and subscribe. That makes you go, no thanks, I would rather not. When you think about it, you only watch big streamers from Poland. Okay, I guess you're from, well, you're Polish the Platypus. I read that as Polish the Platypus, and I'm sorry. I now see Polish. So I apologize for misreading your name. That makes sense as well. Like, you know, if you're from Poland, you probably want to support your country and, you know, support the streamers from your country. Or, you know, mostly you get suggested them and also, like, they speak your language and... I'm gonna take the trap over the polo. You know, it makes sense. The only reason I really watch or follow a lot from other countries, because I do, like, all over the world now, is from Twitch Sings. Like, I interacted with a lot of people from Twitch. I know I kind of do, but mostly to just, like, butchering the language, because I always read Polish as Polish. And... Like, I know people who will get mad at that. I didn't see that. Well, that's just hilarious, the way that we're running away from this guy. Ouch. Fuck. Some people that I know really hate things being misread and misspoken, so, you know, that's not good. Well, we fucked that up, didn't we? Fucked that up true and proper. Yeah, like, I know a lot of people from other countries, and people who speak other languages. Well, like, I know quite a few Swedish people, some Mexican, a lot of American. And the ironic thing is, in my YouTube stuff and all of my analytics, hardly anyone from the UK actually watches me. It's mostly America at the moment. Used to be mostly Thailand. But I have like a lot of Indonesian, a lot of Thai, a fair few Mexican. Like, they're my top 5. And then, like, the UK just... Oh, this is... Why won't it go up to my boat? Oh, because I'm pressing the wrong button. I don't have an actual... Or do I? No, that is the sword. It's just because it was firing an arrow. I thought I had, like, the throwing arrows. And I wasted all my health trying to throw arrows. When that's not what we had. 1 step at a time, getting to the goal. True. I did get to the last boss and die on him. Last stream that I played this. But it's not... I'm just dying stupidly right now. Dying to really stupid things. I'm not paying proper attention at all. But we will get there! Do you stream yourself? I'm guessing so because you were like, you play Dead Cells. Mr. Tickles! No! Okay, something's electrocuting them. No, Tickles! Fuck me. Tickles is the worst. This build isn't good. If there's nothing good in here, I'm actually going to reset. We're not going to reset. We can bring this back. Never give up. Never surrender. No time. True. Like, finding time for streaming is hard. That's why a lot of people quit after Twitch things closed. Like, there's no time for it. Okay, it's the magnetic grenade which is causing everything to pop. Oh my god. You're underage! Oh, I didn't realise. That's the trouble. You can't tell from a name, you know, what age people are. But, you know, people preach these things all the time, honestly. Like, especially on, like, YouTube. They just, like, lie about their age and they don't care. And there's a streamer, Immortal HD. He's now Alex, with a K. He wore a Optimus Prime mask and streamed on YouTube. Not YouTube, didn't stream, just put videos on YouTube. And he was underage, and, you know, he hit always the way. Why do I always take the 2-slot thing and not realise that it's the 2-slot thing? This is a terrible build as well. And then one day it just like took the mask off and still looks way too young. But he got away with it because he hid his identity. And VTubers. Like, how do you know the VTubers aren't underage? You don't. You don't. They can just hide their identity. This weapon's way too slow, which is why I hate it. Like, it's already got a downgrade from being super slow. Wow, you really want me to take these boots, don't you? Like, that takes so long to shoot. It's already its own negative. We don't need it to take up 2 slots as well. Remember that all crossbows have 2 slots. They don't. Well, not all bows do, but I can't tell that that's a crossbow. Like, I can't see the difference in the icon that that's a crossbow. You know, there are lots of bows that look like this that don't take up 2 slots. YOLO! Well, I don't think he YOLO'd for long. He dolo'd. He died. You only die once. That's probably more accurate, because you can, like, be revived from near death and stuff. Or you can change, you know, your life and change your ways, and that could be technically a second life. Right, we've not found a way of getting rid of this bow yet. I hate how slow this bow is. I hate it. Oh, thank you, Mr. Tickles. Why? You take too many hits, Mr. Elite. How dare you? 2 extra jumps is actually shit. Nothing good. Ooh! I will swap the bow for that. I know we no longer have a bow. There's 2 of them. Of course there's 2 of them hidden on top of each other. Fuck it. Akuto's is better than no bow. I hate it, but it's better than no bow. I mean, we've missed the 2-minute timer. At this point. You don't really like VTubers, no. And the fact is that a lot of people are going into it, and a lot of people that, you know, I know the faces of know did cams, including the smaller streamers, but they've all caught on to the VTuber craze. And, you know, I'm not a fan of the VTubers either. But, you know, it's an option, you know, you could hide your age with that. I shouldn't be saying these things. I shouldn't be telling you to hide your age, and if you want to stream, that's like actual terrible advice. But people do it. People do it. I have in no way at all suggested that. Okay? Just word vomit coming out of my mouth. Okay, we didn't kill 30 thing. I have nothing for you. We still want to replace Akuto's bow because I don't like it. More damage when we're at max HP. Okay. I'm taking Barb tips even though we've got Akuto's. You're regular on one channel from when I was searching for another game, and he was only one streaming. I don't know who one is. Oh, you mean a VTuber? I get you. I get you. Yeah. And someone else that I know is also gonna be doing a VTuber as well. Like, he hasn't done it yet, but like, he keeps teasing it on her Twitter, and it's like, no. Don't do it. Just be yourself. Someone else also tried doing a panda. Why did that not get hit? They tried doing a panda one and everyone was like, don't be VTuber. So he stopped. Hi! You came out of nowhere. I want the people that have gone to VTubers that I've like played Twitch things with and everything to go back to just, you know, the human cam. It's more interesting. Everyone prefers it. I'd rather have the powerful grenade than that. One picking kind of stuck around. Well, I mean, you know, if they're entertaining, they're entertaining. Which is probably why you also haven't heard of Code Miko, but she does it kind of differently. So she's the only VTuber I kind of respect, because she hand coded all of her own stuff, and it's like a 3D thing, and you know, it does a lot more interesting stuff. So, you know, it's not just like some purchased 2D model. She does a lot of crazy stuff. Still don't trust most of them. A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't. Level 5. I'm not paying for it. As nice as it is. You know, and then that's become a joke in Miko's channel as well. Like, even though everyone knows that she's a female, they all joke, oh, you know, as a male, and like, there's a lot of really, really dumb jokes that really aren't appropriate, to be fair, but people make all these dumb jokes just because she's a VTuber. Yeah, she's made a very accurate model, and you know, she does a lot of silly things with it. So, why should you trust someone when there's a valid reason not to? True. And you know, the distrust comes for a reason, right? But, like, I know also why some others have maybe done it as well. Like, you know, some people are shy. Some people, like, they ask people about their looks when they come in on the stream, and then when you don't comment. You know, maybe that made them feel a bit self-conscious about themselves, so that's why they turned into, like, VTubers and things. Some have reasons, but I still think it's more fun to just have your cam and everything, personally. And I'd rather watch someone who's actually, you know, shown themselves and not like a VTuber. But I guess they're just so, well, everyone has their own reasons. Like, it's not just shy. Some of them just want to cash in because, like, oh, VTubers are like the big thing. So they think that will make them more popular, but it won't. It really won't. But some people, that is why they're doing it. You know, they think, oh, you know, VTuber will get you all of the views because VTuber popular. No. Like, I don't know, maybe there's like a VTuber market that I'm unaware of, and you know, maybe the audience for that, but also like, I don't want to be the VTuber audience, and I'm not the VTuber audience, so I can't comment on that. But it doesn't appeal to me, so I don't watch VTubers for like the most part. And the only reason I still follow some is because they were like Twitch Sing Streams more than anything. That is the only reason I will follow any. Okay, we got some scroll fragments. See, we weren't going to throw away this run. We didn't. We bought it back. And there's a chance to get some health on this floor, I think. We've still only got Akuto's bow. You would be shielded, wouldn't you? And this sword actually isn't doing the damage that I would like it to. So, we do want to replace a lot of this. But I should have maybe considered that. I know it's a red, but I think it actually had more damage than our purple swords, ironically. Then I feel like they don't want to have any self-confidence. Well, I mean, you can't really comment on if someone wants self-confidence or not. Like, I feel like some of them it is that the VTuber gives them confidence. You are an... And he's got the annoying, he can't take damage things. And I've aggroed every enemy on the map. Okay, we're not getting 60... And you're in a fucking shield. Oh my god, this sucks. Come over here. Get away from all of that, Elite. Look at you. You've tagged yourself with depression, but you still have a camera. Well, I mean, I suffer from depression. But, you know, depression is different to shyness, right? Fuck me. You know, there's a big difference between being depressed and being shy, for certain. It's not that much confidence. Depression has nothing to do with confidence. You know, like I can be really confident at times, and I can also be shy. So, you know, it's a difficult thing to quantify, but yeah. Ice bow. Like, the poison bow's not good. I don't want the whip or the frozen thing. So we're going to go with this. Oh, it's the bone endless cover anyway. This is actually good. Never mind. Okay, we've got a decent enough weapon to... And it pierces. So we've got a decent enough weapon to begin with this time. So we've got a chance. I don't care about recycling that for 1 gold. No, Nathan Depressions has never had it. Well, hopefully you never will. But yeah, like, especially as you're young, you wouldn't know, I guess. But yeah, like, there's a big difference. And like, everyone suffers things differently as well. So like, one type of depression can be completely different to someone else who suffers it. It's all subjective. Ow. Okay, we're doing okay. I'll go back for the cake once we've finished the level. If we need it. Every 3rd shot hits. That's the ice bow. They all look the same. 98 DPS. I like the bow and arrow. I'm keeping it. Okay, but we've got a decent enough weapon. I think there's one more scroll somewhere. Ooh. Not the Law, the Wesley Crusher. That's a good weapon. Like, even a tiny one, it is huge. I'm keeping the magnet DPS. That just does a lot of damage. But I always take that. There's my scroll. If I can get up there. Okay. Then we can leave. I think. Don't really care about anything else. There is cake. Go back for cake. Because health is important. Gotta look after your health, and sometimes you eat cake. Did we eat one of the other cakes? Right. That's full HP. I will take it. Let's go. Cake is healthy. Cake is very healthy. In moderation. In moderation. Okay, we're going to the morass of the banished, I guess. What could possibly go wrong? A dilapidated arboretum. Okay, it's not the morass of the banished. But, you know, in moderation, sure, cake is healthy. Carrot cake, maybe. You know, even healthier. I was that slow, really? Whoops. For some reason, I thought I was fast. Copium. Okay, barb tips with the bone endless quiver is going to be really good. That's even better. And there's incentives, like there's extra gems and stuff, so... This is fine. Absolutely fine. Never run out of bow arrows. Do lots of damage. I'm just going to take advantage of them being stuck in that. Yeah, this is going to destroy everything. Admittedly, it's not like one-hit destruction like the axe was. But it's still good. Quick bow. Ooh. Now. That's a big upgrade. And they still pierce. So, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. Then when we level that one up, that will be really good. Okay, so now we probably smash everything in one shot. Not quite. But good enough. Oh my god, that is the hit of the century. That was the hit of the century. Onto a flower. I don't think the first hit seemed to hurt for some reason. But that was like... How did he hit so quick? I wasn't ready. I was not ready for that. Been fun talking, but gotta go. No worries. Have a good day, and thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. I shall try to enjoy the game, and I shall try to win. Yeah, thank you for hanging out, and hopefully you have a nice day. And good luck beating Boss Cell 4. Oh yeah, you are ahead of me. Good night. I'm so used to everyone being in America, you know. Everyone in America and on that side of the world. It's nice to have someone on this side of the world. Yeah, take care, and thanks for the follow. I wonder why I didn't hear that. What is wrong with my setup? I've turned everything down because I was... Okay, and that's on digital output. Okay, I think I've messed up my sounds because of pulling the speakers in and out. Okay, that killed Tickleman. Pretty good. I'm liking our damage. Tickleman dying pretty good. I thought there was someone in the window back there then. I was like, is there something outside? Is some secret? Someone watching? Hopefully the alert played. That didn't hear it. It might be the Streamlabs is messed up. And didn't play the alert. Just things. I don't care about things. Son! Damn you, Sonic. Okay. Time to get out of there. Few too many enemies surrounding us. Not safe at all. Okay, they got instant reactions again. Because that would suck. You know, I commented on how nice it was that the instant reactions had turned off. And then everything has instant reactions again. That's better than this. Though it hangs to the ceiling, it's more damage. Right. We can find chicken. We can find tasty wall chicken, especially as enemies have more stuff in them. That means more chance of chicken. If that had pushed me onto that, that would have sucked because I was itching. Worst time for something to just move me. That's a scroll. This is fine, he says. I should really look in the ceiling for secrets and things. Hi! It's nice that the elite tickle monster actually doesn't come for you. Unless you aggro him. Because, you know, he could have absolutely got me there. Invisible after 5 seconds if you don't attack. Okay, and then it does 50%. I'm going to swap though. That was tempting. Very tempting. How? Not without speed, I guess. Not without speed. That is really sucky. Hi, I see you. Challenge Rift! I've got to take it. As much as this is going to probably hurt. What we got going on's better. Maybe we can do these without taking damage. Usually... Okay, that last hit I'm calling Pixel Police, because there was a huge gap between where that pixel was and hitting me in the face. Honestly. Hello, Pixel Police. Yeah, that pixel was nowhere near me and shouldn't have hit me. The police don't care. They never care. Fuck me. What is that? Don't think I've ever seen that. But it's nice that we've kind of got most of... Well, half of... Well, there's lots of things I haven't unlocked. Lots of purples. You know, I've got a nice, healthy supply of purple things. Some golden legendaries. Lots and lots of purples, because that's all I care about. All I care about, because we are the purple player. That takes up 2 slots. That's like actually a good build for it. Admittedly, our amulet is unrad. We're gonna do a daily, and then I'm gonna call it a day. It sucks that melodics didn't. Well, it did, but you know, sucks that my subscription is gone. Out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. And then I might be back on the weekends, because weekends are boring. free money to begin with. That was interesting. Okay, so we don't really need to go explore that path because it was like we've already done the exploration. Yeah, we will kill some things. Mostly because there's like these invisible causing enemies in the way. That's the worst thing about them. If you don't have the damage to deal with them, you just waste so much time because they're like, ah ha ha, ah ha ha, you're facing the wrong way, ah ha ha. I wonder, does this make us do... something? Do the button to unlock the extra routes, or are they just not locked off in the, you know, challenge? What is that? Cocoon? Powers all around you, doing 46 damage. Okay, there's nothing else this path other than enemies. We can come back for the enemies once we've got more scrolls. And, you know, kill everything. Well, that really didn't do a lot of damage, did it? Parrying all around us. Marksman's bow. Inflicts crit at long range. I mean... we're gonna fire the cannons, I guess. Fire the cannons! Fire everything! Secret. That's just money. What is money to the daily? Is it extra score? Martin's score 13. Okay, nice kick. Bladed tonsils. First attack makes you jump up. No, thank you. And so, then what's the point in like the money that was back there? Okay, we're killing stuff. We need to. Kill quickly. Okay, shooting things from long distance pretty useful. Chicken, 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 chicken. What's up here? Bonus points, is that it? No item? Fuck me. Not worth. Not worth at all. Damn you. Damn you to hell. Damage he takes inflicted on the enemy is better, so I'm going to keep it there. shovel or a spade. By a spade, I mean a shield. This is a long path. "45 seconds. We can do it." Waste time firing bows backwards. I don't care. We can still do this. Still kills enemies along the way. Okay. 23 seconds. Maybe not so much. Not so likely. Okay, we did it. We did it. We didn't waste any time. We should have maybe gone and killed more enemies. 12 seconds. Kind of a waste. 236 in the world. I'll take it. I will take it. But on that note, that is where we're going to call it a day. Weekends are boring. And, you know, I'll probably stream Saturday and Sunday. But in the meantime, have a good week. Thank you again for Polish the Platypus for the follow, and I'll see what's up with my sound, and take care, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye 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 bye.